And good afternoon again, RadioNext.tv, Jumbo Love, www.radio-next.tv. And as I told you, we are all community all the time. And I am excited because number one, I love sports, grew up, this is the fabric of this man. Number two, I get to work in the community with so many great organizations and people doing things. And we have a themed ball coming up to raise funds for Circles Indianapolis, part of Bricks Alliance Inc. And today I have two beautiful sisters in with me, Executive Director of Circles Indianapolis, Marie Weiss, and we have a board member of Bricks Alliance and the Sneaker Ball Chair, Ms. Cheyenne Hurt. What is up, ladies?
Hey,
Hi, good afternoon.
good to see you.
Boy, let me tell you something. I am so excited when we first had the conversation about the sneaker ball. It, I was inspired because I think the theme is great around universally, I would suggest, be it sports and now with sneakers being part of our fashion culture. I said, what better way to get people together? So I'm just excited to be part of the sneaker ball that is going to take place November the 16th. And it's going to be held at the Martin Luther King Center, 40 West 40th Street, Indianapolis. So, Marie, I'm going to let you take it off because before we get into the event, I think that first people need to understand Circles Indianapolis and then, of course, Bricks Alliance and how, those two have come together and some of the wishes, needs, and hopes of what we're trying to do with Bricks.
Thanks. I'd love to. Well, Circles Indianapolis is a movement to walk with families as they journey out of poverty. We provide a community that meets every Thursday evening at Tabernacle Presbyterian Church, and we've been doing that for 14 years.
Wow.
We provide that community. We provide allies for individuals that are just doing their best to get to stability. And we provide social capital. We provide intentional friendship, not mentorship, because that suggests a hierarchy. But we walk alongside our friends who are working towards stability, helping them to navigate the barriers that are in our culture and community that keep them from getting ahead. So Circles Indianapolis is the movement. Bricks Alliance is the nonprofit, the 501c3 that is the home of Circles. And so we are wanting to spread the word about Circles and what it's doing. And we're also hoping that we can offer this sneaker ball as an event for parents and kids, an adult child prom, where you wear your glad rags and you wear your cutest sneakers. And I'm going to let Cheyenne tell a little bit.
Glad rags. I like that.
The glad rags.
Cheyenne.
Yes.
You're on the board of Bricks and or the chair of this year's sneaker ball.
Yes.
First of all, being on the board, you have to have a special interest in Circles Indianapolis and the mission and what we're trying to do in our community. Talk about, as Marie mentioned, partnering with people who might have some difficulties, who might just need some, as she mentioned, not a hierarchy, but just a friend, a companion. Talk about how this works.
Well, with Circles in general, it holds a special place in my heart because I started off as Circles as just a regular circle leader, just getting an invite from a friend, really not knowing how it could go ahead and impact me and how Circles impacts our community alone. And I went through the program that we have that's called the Getting Ahead class. I graduated there. And then because I have a background with community volunteer coordinating work, I seen what Circles was doing for people in the community, assisting people with poverty issues and really just having and building that social capital for people. And I just felt compelled to be part of that movement. So some time went by and now I'm a board member and I'm so grateful and so proud to be part of Bricks Alliance and with Circles as well. We try to get the word out there by doing community resource events, having tables out there. Like Pastor Marie said, we do meet on Thursdays at Tabernacle Presbyterian. We provide free childcare as well. and a meal. And we're just really trying to get the word out there. And this sneaker ball will be a really, really grand way for our community to come together, not just in that particular Mapleton and Fall Creek area, but for all of Indianapolis to
Now,
come out.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but this sounds like something that could be chaptered.
Yeah.
I'm just listening to it, and it's like we could plant seeds like this throughout our community. And I'm just listening and loving the movement, because I think that most times when people are going through some despair, whether it be homelessness, whether it be poverty, whether it be a break in jobs, they think that these people have failed. And I'm trying to say, man, life happens to everybody. Real life happens to
Yes.
everybody, and to have people there, not a handout, a hand up, is just so important. And I love this agenda and this idea. But as we know, Radio Next TV knows, because the community rule is much like what BRICS is to Circles Indy. You need funds to operate. And that is the reason on November the 16th at 40 West 40, right from the hood in Indianapolis, the Martin Luther King Center. I'm proud to say I've been partnering with them for years, doing educational programs, workforce development programs. Great place right in the center of town. Cheyenne, tell me, since you are the ball chair, what to expect November the 16th over at the Sneaker Ball, and you have a unique twist on it. I think we want to talk about.
Yes.
4 to 8 o'clock. Yeah.
It's
4
going
to
to be
8.
from 4 to 8. We're going to have a guest appearance by the Indiana Fever's mascot, Freddie Fever. So that's going to be fun. We're going to have plenty of food. We also will have resource tables there as well. We will be having a silent auction. We'll be having raffles there. Of course, we'll be having you, HB, there to get us dancing, along with some.
I was turning it up and turning it out this past weekend.
Hey, that's what we need. That's exactly what we need. And we're going to have some interactive activities for the families there. And then we're going to have, of course, some basketball games there as well, too.
Awesome. Now, Marie, we know that resources are readily and available. Do we have space for different vendors, as we mentioned about resources? Are there any things that we want to auction off? Because I told you, you guys know what's going down, but I can't announce it until my brothers say they're coming in. But I've got some former legends of the game that we're going to and try to incorporate with some of these future stars of the game to make sure the sneaker ball is going to be represented by those who use the sneakers most. And what more can the listening public who are watching this video and who are going to be listening on Radio Next.tv, what other items or what other resources are we needing?
We need some sponsors. If you own a business and would like to have some really good publicity, shout outs on Radio Next, some acknowledgments in our written materials and on social media. We also need people to give things for us to auction and raffle. And we're going to give every kid a big bag of merchandise. So if you have anything you'd like to contribute to our bags, we'd love that. Right now, we're in the phase of recruiting that support. And for this to be successful, we need folks from the community to say, I want to be a sponsor. And we have sponsor levels from anywhere from $50 up to $5,000. So if you're out there and you are a business that wants to be involved in the community, I can think of nothing else that how your money would be used better. I can't think of
anything. I'm laughing because, I told you I'm a gangster when it comes to this. No, we need funds, because the reality is your son, your daughter, your brother, somebody might need circles, and this is not, goodwill and charity. I tell people all the time, goodwill and charity is not free. I mean, it takes money to make these things happen, and we're trying to raise upwards of $20,000 to make sure that we can ensure that people are going to receive these services that Marie and Cheyenne have been talking about. And the only way that you can get it is you have to claim it. And we're going to partner with some of the churches, the smaller businesses, the nonprofits in the community through my vehicle. And then especially those who, if you can sit down and go pay $15,000 a year for a season ticket at the game, You can do it.
You
I
can
thought
help.
it was funny.
Yeah.
Is that fair? Is that fair?
Yeah, we could get something off of that, just a little
Yeah.
bit, just a little bit.
Well, and every cent made from this event will go directly to our service of to individuals that are on a journey to stability. We do that through our Getting Ahead class, where we actually give people a stipend to come to the class. We honor folks for their life experience, and we want to remove any barrier to their participation. So that's a stipend paid class that we run. And then we also, it just takes overhead each week to feed people, to have curriculum, to pay for childcare, to pay for a staff person, to pay for AmeriCorps. We do a great work, and we have walked with about 200 families long term. And there is no instant getting somebody out of poverty. It's a long-term journey. And
it has to be. It has to be, like you say, sustained, because what we understand is that one thing doesn't fix the problem. Just like my partner and I with the community rule, we have ventured off into housing for senior males who might have suffered some type of setback. And I told you about this, Marie, and it's one phase, but we need wraparound services as well, because just one aspect of trying to build someone who is broken does not work. So
exactly.
we need many contributors to this cause. So I think we have enough, ladies, to start pushing this out to the community again. November the 16th, Circles Indianapolis, along with Bricks Alliance Inc., is holding, and we're going to call it the mother-son sneaker ball. And brothers, if the ladies, you want to come, get your best sneakers out, get your fancy digs out, and start telling some people about this, because I think this is not only going to be fun. I like to call it edutainment.
I like
we're
that.
going to educate and entertain you at the same time. And you can find out how you can be part of this great, great mission to make sure that people aren't walking along in their times of trials and tribulations. So ladies, thank you so much. And I'm going to send you over everything and all things that we can do to help push this. And we're ready to be on a mission for November the 16th.
Awesome. And you'll provide the QR code if anybody wants to sponsor or sign up.
You do the QR code. I told you at the meeting. These old people don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Reach out to Harold.
Reach out to Harold, or you can email me, and I will provide that for you. Or
our email's there. Yeah.
And I'm gonna take my belt off on you calling me Harold, okay?
HB.
The
Jumbo love.
No, that's Mr. Harold.
Oh my God. No, thank you, ladies. And
we love you all.
We love you.
And we love Indianapolis.
Bricks Alliance, the ticker is down there rolling right now. If you want to contact Cheyenne, her email is down there. If you want to contact Marie, her email is down there on the ticker. And also the number that you can call, which is 317-625-7672. And we're getting ready to push the sneaker ball all the way to the top. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. God bless.
Absolutely.
Thanks.